we get ready to ring in a new year, it's always a great time to look at the year ending. Jesse Mayshark with CompassKnox.com, the online news publication, joining us. Jesse, you guys put that question to your readers. What were the biggest stories of the year? And they responded. So I know there's several of them, but let's hone in on what was the number one story, say, in county government.
Sure. Yeah. And this was our power poll, which is a survey of local community leaders in government, business, and the nonprofit sector. In county government, they really felt like there were two. There were our elections, which of course, reelected County Mayor Glenn Jacobs, Sheriff Tom Spangler, but they also brought us our first ever female majority on county commission, kind of the big change coming out of there. And then also the county's advanced Knox process, which began in 2022. It will conclude in 2023, but really kind of setting a vision for growth and development in the county for the next 10 or 20 years. The single biggest story that people felt like overall had the most potential impact on Knoxville continues to be the downtown stadium. A lot of wrangling this past year about the financing for it. It's going to cost more money than originally projected. And of course, they had to make some shifts to that tax district that's going to help pay for it. But that's what people really felt like was the number one, kind of most significant story coming out of this year.
Let's talk about the University of Tennessee. What was the big story there?
There, people had sort of like mixed opinions about what they thought was most significant. Partly, it had to do with continued enrollment growth at the university, had their biggest ever freshman class again. Also, some controversy there about the future of the College of Arts and Sciences. There was discussion about breaking it up that then kind of got reeled in a little bit. They're just going to split off the music department into its own school, but kind of keep the rest of the school together. So those were the issues and of course, we weren't asking about sports. I think if we were, what the biggest story would have been, but this was on the administrative side of the university.
Absolutely. Well, you can read much more on that power poll at CompassKnox.com. Jesse Mayshark, as always, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thanks so much, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.